All right, guys, what's up? Cody Groom here. Welcome to the vlog. Today, the M3, I've had this car for about 2 years now, and I don't think the paint's ever been corrected or really had any work done to it because it looks pretty bad. If I go right here, you can really see all the swirls. Today we're gonna be doing what Elite Finish calls their exterior enhancement package. So it's basically a light paint correction and just kind of fixing some of the minor problems. What's going on?
Welcome. You been here before?
Never been here.
I'ma give it all I got, like 23, I stay on top, I do it like it's my last shot.
I look stupid right now, but we're on to the first step. What's the first step?
First step, we go straight to compounding. No, first thing we do, of course, we're gonna wash the whole car down with wash mist. Eric's already got started, and then we'll move on to clay, and then we can get into the polishing.
Perfect.
Ready? You gotta. This is the part about being a dad, is I got you covered right here, bro. One quick thing here is pull the trigger all the way and pull it hard, and then move it.
Gotcha,
So see, and then see how it came up a little bit, and see how it's more fine versus the big droplets.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Got it. I see what you're saying about the big drops, though.
Yep. So, because what you're doing is you're still pulling that trigger kind of slow.
Okay.
Pull it hardly, and then a little trick is hold the towel right here. Yeah. Rather than holding it, and that way if it doesn't come unraveled on you. Cool. Okay? So you're gonna reach out, boom. Okay, so another little thing I can help. So right now you're kind of holding it like this.
Yeah.
You want your hand actually kind of flat.
All right, so after washing the car with wash mist, they're gonna go ahead and clay and then move on to however their plan of attack for polishing this thing up is.
So we're gonna start with softening up the synthetic clay with some pressure on the glass, because we're not gonna cause any damage on the glass. And it's nice to clay your glass anyway, because fallout and stuff is getting in there. And it's interesting how just claying your windshield, you're driving, you're like, wow, it literally actually makes it clear. Like, once this is all done and you're driving, you're gonna notice that you know, looking through your windshield is actually even better. Shine Mist from Shine Supply, it's a really good clay lubricant.
I think they need more shine in it. So with this, when I spray, am I doing like?
Just like wash mist, but heavier.
Oh, heavier? Okay.
So even more than that.
Oh, even more?
Yep. There you go, that's looking good.
Or am I good?
No, you're good.
So we're using a synthetic clay disc here. Basically, the long story short is it lasts longer than a clay bar. If you dropped it or something, you wouldn't have to just toss it. You could basically wash it off and use it again. As far as the process, it's relatively simple. It's spraying Shine Supply's Shine Mist onto the car and then using the synthetic clay disc to actually clay the car.
All right, so now you're gonna wipe with your wet side and then the dry side, and then you'll clay the next section.
Wet side first?
Yep, you're just trying to get it off. And see, if it's not coming off on the spot right away, just kind of abandon the little area and come back to it.
So washed, clay, that's out of the way. Next up is polish. So with this exterior enhancement, we're not gonna be actually cutting the paint. So typically you'd have a cut, then a polish. We're probably just gonna go with a light polish, but we're moving through it right now. If you guys watched the Project Zoe series where we actually showed a full paint correction on the Z4M, you'll know that they did all the work on that and I just filmed. With this one, I wanted to switch it up a little bit, get me a little hands-on and polish some of my own car.
So you're gonna start on the flat area.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely be guiding your hand because now we're gonna get into some intricate stuff here. Okay. So set it down.
Okay,
turn it on. Yep. All right, so remember, you gotta keep all your muscles relaxed. Okay, so we're gonna come this direction and we'll kind of focus on the bottom, then the top, and all the way around. Okay, now we're gonna come across. I'm gonna put a little focus on this top piece as I come across it. Down here, back up. Now, we're gonna put a slight tilt towards this corner so that we get rotation. Relax your muscles. There we go. Hold on. Come back. There we go. All right. Okay, relax. There you go. You're forcing what it wants to do. You need to keep everything super relaxed.
Am I tilting in right there?
Yeah, you were tilting in too hard.
Okay, so you want to, okay, gotcha, okay. Some of Wes's main points were things like, don't let the pad bind up. So this thing spins, and it doesn't spin directly in a circle. It actually goes in an orbit. Going in that orbit, that's when I'm messing up, and either I'm applying too much pressure, pad is basically binding up, and you don't want that.
Kind of work this a little bit. And then come back across.
First off, I think the main problem I was having is telling where Wes would go with this versus where I would do it. So he'd have specific areas, so even when he was guiding me, it was hard to tell where he was going next, and maybe that's something we should discuss beforehand, but I think a lot of it is just lack of experience, to just do everything and learn everything all at the same time.
See, we're just basically making sure that all the polish is off, yep, and take it off. Okay, you go ahead and wipe it down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to talk you through it without moving it. Yeah. So I'm gonna have you do this next section. So what I want your goal to be is you're gonna work this section next, okay?
Cool. Clean the pad first?
Yep, clean the pad. Yep, clean the pad every time. What you're doing is you're getting rid of the polish that's now drying out, and you're also getting rid of the clear coat that you've scrubbed away. And now do a little further out. There you go. More towards the outer perimeter. That's better. And don't worry about the middle, because now the middle's primed.
Okay.
So that's
so we
good.
don't have to do that each time.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, the reason for the belt is so it keeps you from having to do that up and down, right?
So right here.
Yep. That's good. So go up a little bit. Go back to where you started. There you go. So remember how that edge. Bring it down a little. Up a little. Keep it flat.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Now go. So remember, you want your backing plate lined up with that edge.
Got it.
Okay. Now you're getting a little bit of a back tilt, which is okay, but it's better if it's a little flatter. There you go.
Got it. Okay. So should I come down now?
Yep. And then when you come down, you want to flow with the panel. You don't want to be a solid brick. You want to be flowy. There you go. That's good. Don't come all the way down here yet.
Okay.
Put a little bit of a tilt towards the backside, and a tilt towards the backside a little bit, like you're scooping sand to the middle, right? And go ahead, take it back. Just a tiny bit. Yep, that's good. See, and then you go.
Keep going?
No, well, I was tilting you back this way.
Oh, okay.
When you go back that way, you're gonna turn it. There you go. So you can try to get that out by coming down to it from like here, and you kind of put a little pressure, sort of massage it a little, and then get off it. That's not coming out without sanding.
Got it, okay.
And then, yep, come down, and then you're gonna come down to this corner. Yep, so down to like 3.5.
Okay.
Just so you're not feeling like, oh my God, this machine's going crazy on me. Shiny. Now.
All right, so it's coming along right now. Wes was just teaching me how to actually polish this and do it the correct way. I gotta say, like, looking at polishing and actually doing it, obviously two different things, but it's pretty difficult to look at it and like understand where they're tilting, when they're not tilting, and all the different things to really make sure that you're, number one, not damaging paint, but number two, actually polishing it, right. All right, so last step for today is to apply CarPro Reload to the whole car. I've done this before, but obviously with Wes here, he's kind of critiqued me the way through, rightfully, of course. He knows what he's doing. I don't, you know, and obviously there's a reason that they have the cars that they have in here. So we're just plugging through it, almost done. All right, so just got done, finished sealing the car with Reload. I just asked Wes, I just walked out there and asked him if there's a way that I could polish up this interior carbon.
Even just like a nice one-stage process, I'm gonna use it's called the Nano from Roops. So a tiny little polisher, I'll show you that in a second. I gotta go set that up for you. But probably just gonna put a little foam pad on here and some of the Essence, CarPro Essence, which is what we use on the outside of the car. And shine it up, wipe it down, put some Reload over it, it'll look great.
I want to do this piece. This is kind of like, all right, so we got everything taped off right now.
We actually, we have a little pad punch. We actually make these pads here. This side. It didn't cut all the damage out, but it really, like,
I mean, it looks, you can see it.
yeah,
It's quite a bit clear right there.
from what
And
the
right there.
original-
Yeah.
Fast. Put more pressure down.
Yes,
So if you
okay.
just care about it being shiny, then you're good. But if you want to get some damage out,
Even slower than this?
yeah, that's better. So as you come down, you need to be dropping this. The problem is what you're doing is you're coming like this.
Ah,
You're
gotcha.
supposed to drop the whole unit down at the same time, you know?
All right, it's all done.
Looks like I actually screwed up and forgot to turn the mic here, but just want to say a huge thanks to Wes and showing me everything and giving me some really cool content to go ahead and show you guys of polishing up the M3. All right, catch you guys in the next video. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, and then of course subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notifications for new videos. All right, see you guys in the next one.